Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Zeelicious cooking series. I recently discovered that today is Africa's Day. Who knew that there was such a thing as Africa's Day? It sounds really cool, right? Anyways, it's a day set aside for celebrating justice, peace, and dignity for Africans in the continent and in diaspora as well. Google Nigeria is celebrating this prestigious day by organizing something called the Virtual Dessert Challenge, where 25 social media influencers and some of their followers will be recreating the dessert recipe I'm about to show you guys how to make today. So out of the picture recreations sent in by the social media influencers and some of their followers, I will be selecting the best picture, and my selection will be based on plating skills, the quality of the picture, and of course the creativity of the picture as well. So the winner of this challenge will be crowned the Grand Influencer Chef of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and will have bragging rights for at least 1 year. This sounds like it's going to be so much fun and I'm super duper excited about it. The dessert recipe I'm going to be creating today is a very popular dessert in Ghana known as atajwe milk, also called tiger nut pudding. My very good friend Jay of Mokasa Chick was really kind enough to share her recipe with me, and you guys, when I created this thing in my kitchen, I was mind blown by the taste of it. So it's a pretty simple dessert, guys, and I got a box here from Google Nigeria containing all of the yummy ingredients that I'll be using to create this dessert recipe. So let's go over the ingredients, guys, okay? You guys, Google always does the most though. Look at how gorgeous this box is. Well, I like the wood design and I like the fact that it has a lock as well. I'll definitely be repurposing this box and I'll be using it for something really cool in my kitchen. Thanks, Google. All right, let's go over the ingredients. So let's unveil this, guys. Okay, so in here, I have some mint leaves, I have tofu, strawberries, some tiger nuts. You guys know that when you hear tiger nuts, you know that it's really African, right? There's some digestive biscuit here. There's an apron from Google, which I'm going to be putting on. I also have a chef hat from Google as well. There's ground rice, some vanilla, kiwi fruit, and some butter. The hat won't fit my hair because of my big hair. We'll do away with it. Anyways, let's get right into the cooking action, guys. Grab the digestive biscuits and open it up and transfer to a blender. Break up the pieces to allow for easy blending. Then blitz on medium speed until the biscuits are well crumbled. Alternatively, you can place biscuit pieces in a Ziploc bag or a paper bag and crumble it with a wooden spoon or a rolling pin. Just hit on it continuously until it crumbles up, okay? Afterwards, add some melted butter to help bind the biscuits together. A little butter goes a long way, so be careful not to add so much, okay? After blending, set aside and move to the next step. Grab the tiger nuts. Remember to wash your tiger nuts thoroughly, guys. Transfer to a blender, then add enough water to cover the entire surface of the tiger nuts. Blitz on medium speed until very well pureed. Then take a mixing bowl, place a fine sieve on top of it, and then a fine cloth on top of the fine sieve. Now this is an extra measure to prevent the chaff from going into the milk. Pour the tiger nut puree over the fine cloth, then take the four ends of the cloth and squeeze tightly to separate the milk from the chaff. If all you have is a fine sieve, just place the fine sieve over a bowl and then pour the puree into the fine sieve and use the back of a spoon to stir continuously until the milk is extracted. Now continue the blending and the milk extraction process until you have used up all of the tiger nuts. At this point, you can bottle up the milk in the fridge and use it in your cereals, your smoothie, or for your teas as well, especially if you are vegan. But since we're making a dessert treat, we're going to move on to the next step. Transfer the milk to a pot on medium to low heat and begin stirring continuously till it thickens up slightly. There are a few things to note here, guys. The traditional recipe calls for the addition of rice flour to help thicken things up. But I find that it's not really needed because the milk thickens up really well on its own without the addition of flour. So by all means, you can totally omit the addition of the flour, but if you want to stick to the traditional recipe, then add a tablespoon or two of rice flour at this point. The second point to note is to ensure your heat is set to medium-low. You want the milk simmering gently and not boiling up. You will end up with terrible lumps in your milk if you boil the milk. After about 5 minutes of simmering and stirring the milk continuously, it should have thickened up slightly to look something like this. Now, to test if you've gotten the perfect consistency, put some of the milk on your spatula and swipe with your finger. If it stays apart, then the consistency is perfect. At this point, go ahead and add some sugar, vanilla essence, and condensed or evaporated milk. Then stir again for another minute and take off the heat immediately. It is important to serve this in the dessert bowls or cups immediately after cooking because as it sits, it continues to thicken up to form a pudding which has a semi-solid texture. To serve, place the crumbled digestive biscuits at the bottom of the cups or the plates if that's what you're using. Then pour the milk over the biscuits till the cup is slightly full. And then finally garnish with any toppings of your choice. I'm using some strawberry and kiwi fruits and then some digestive biscuit crumbles. The whole idea is to make this look as pretty as possible, so get creative, okay? And do you in the process. After serving, you can enjoy as is or place in the refrigerator for a few hours to solidify. I enjoy it both ways, but I find that it's nicer when it's cold and has a semi-solid texture. If you aren't using this up immediately, what you can do is place a cling film or plastic wrap over the surface of the milk to prevent it from clumping up at the top. But bear in mind that this will continue to thicken up as it sits, and that's the reason I advise that you serve it immediately after cooking in the dessert bowls and cups, and then you can store it in the refrigerator.
So you guys see how easy it was to make this attadwa milk, also known as tiger nut pudding. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It smells amazing and it looks super duper pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna give this a quick taste, even if I already know what it tastes like, just to give you like a sneak peek. Now you can go ahead and garnish with whatever fruits or garnish or toppings that you like. As long as you end up making it look pretty, that's all that matters. I just garnished with some strawberry, kiwi, and then some digestive biscuit sprinkles. You guys, like, I don't know, like, I'm looking for the words. Which one did I take now? This one, It's so creamy, it's so, like, you definitely would have to make this. You definitely would have to make it to understand what I'm talking about. So for the 25 contestants who will be participating in this virtual dessert challenge, do not forget that I will be judging you based on the plating style, the quality of your pictures, and of course your creativity. And then do not forget to use the hashtag #OpenUpYourAfrica so that I can easily find your entry, and also inform your fans as well who will be recreating this yummy recipe. You guys definitely would love this. Thanks Thanks again to Google for celebrating the Africa Day. We are super duper proud to be Africans. I am proud to be African. I am proud to be Nigerian. I am proud to be Anamberan. I am proud to be an Igbo girl. I'm just very proud of my culture and my heritage, and I'm super duper grateful to Google Nigeria for celebrating this beautiful day where we get to celebrate Africans all around the world. Thank you so much, Google. Alright guys, I will see you next time with another mouth-watering and delicious recipe. Until then, remember to be very kind to one another, love yourselves generously, and take care.